What is up, little boo-boo patooties? We are here for our weekend reading. I hope everybody is doing well. I am. I've been gallivanting around doing some of my fun summer things that I love to do. So I've been a little erratic lately. My deepest apologies. Bear with me. I am a summer baby, and so I, get excited when there's group outings and things, and so I apologize for my my inconsistency recently, but and there have been a lot of people commenting, and it's meant so much to me, and I have just haven't been on the internet to do anything but post what I have, and so I am going to be buckling down in a couple of days and answering all of the comments and all of that kind of thing. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's get into today's reading. So I've been using where did my book go? The Radiant Sun Oracle for our weekend reading, paired with the Dreaming Way Tarot. And it's been, I'm loving the combination, like building on our sort of structure for the week, where we've got our energy forecast for the week on Sunday. We've got our anchor message for the week, which gives us our spiritual lessons on Monday. And then on Wednesday, we go deeper into those lessons, into the process with our alchemy deck. Wonderful. And then we reflect on how everything is shaping up over the weekend with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, which basically combines all of the astrological aspects and that basically makes each one of them an oracle card that talks about the energy. So I've been loving it. So for this weekend, the whole week has really been building in a very continuous way. The story has been, following this shift in energy, which is pointed out by the card Flirtation, which is Venus and Sagittarius. And we're going to read from the book, and we're going to discuss as well. Followed by, what do we have here? Mars in Libra, which is choice. Followed by Mercury in Aquarius, which is originality. And followed by Mercury in Pisces, which is inspiration. So flirtation was crowning Six of Swords. Choice was crowning I feel like, I don't know whether my cards got mixed up, but either way, underneath these, Five of Wands was in reverse, which is actually a positive card in reverse. One of the few that are very positive in reverse. And then we have Ten of Cups under Originality, which now I'm remembering these are in the right order. Great. And then underneath Inspiration, we have the Chariot. And then underneath it all, we have the Page of Wands. Alrighty. So yes, I feel that there is this lighter, positive shift in energy. It's so much more abundant. We've got Flirtation coming out connected with Six of Swords. Six of Swords is a card of moving beyond a difficult situation. When we get to the threes in each suit, 1, 2, 3, 3 is basically base camp 1. It's the first phase of completion. 4, 5, 6. 6 is the second phase of completion. And then 7, 8, 9 is going to be the final stage of completion. 10 being the culmination, like the ending in the beginning, the flipping over, right? So the Six of Swords is sort of like pushing through that next leg of the journey in the mind, right? We're overcoming a difficult cycle, and we've gone past the initial initiation, and we're moving forward. And so the worst is behind us, and now we're moving towards a more positive situation. And this card is always depicting like a person, like a gondolier or a ferryman carrying a woman and her baby to off to safety, away from a storm, but like to drier land. So yes, things are shifting. Things are improving in our situations right now on many levels. And the more appreciation you can have for that, and the more you lean into it, the more it will like continue to improve. So very exciting. Let's read Flirtation out of the Radiant Sun. Here we go. I'm going on a waterfall hike tomorrow with a bunch of friends from work. Super excited. Okay, Flirtation. Venus in Sagittarius. Venus, love, Sagittarius, optimism, and adventure. A traveling minstrel serenades a beautiful young huntress. The lute symbolizes the pleasure-loving nature of Venus, and the bow, the far-seeking adventurousness of Sagittarius. When Venus is in Sagittarius, it describes someone who is philosophical and fair, honest and true in relationships. In contrast to the nature of the preceding sign, Venus in Scorpio, which is secretive and brooding, Sagittarius is open and free-speaking with regard to love matters. Venus Sagittarians share all thoughts with a loved one, even if sometimes they are a little too frank for comfort. Speaking the truth as they see it, they constantly have to be cautious that their honesty is not just too blunt. Venus Sagittarians are loyal but need plenty of freedom within a relationship, and allow this to their partners too. Saying what they think makes for a great deal of flirtatious conversation, which titillates the Sagittarian love of adventure. Close relationships with people from abroad are indicated by this card, and people with this aspect are attracted to the learned or worldly wise. In love, their ideals are high, and they might spend time trying to convert loved ones to their personal philosophy. Religious thought and action in the broadest sense could be prominent. There is, when this card is selected in a reading, a possibility of marriage or a relationship with someone from another country. Often this comes through a meeting at a university or other learning institution. Women who choose this card usually seek a heroic, adventurous kind of partner, a romantic Indiana Jones figure. A foreign lover or holiday, or a holiday romance that blooms, a marriage abroad, a lighthearted flirtation just for the adventure. All right, yes, so energy is shifting. It's like this sort of lust for life is coming back online. We're moving away from difficult situations, difficult cycles, and we're moving into more positive, warm, fiery times. Very exciting. However, there are choices to be made, which are, things are coming up right now, and this card talks about weighing the rose on the scale and weighing the bloom against the thorns. And so 5 of Wands reversed is actually very positive. In Eileen Connolly's interpretation, which I'll just read to you now, it's a super positive card about cooperation and harmony, because the 5 of Wands upright is about competition. And so reversed, it's about, turning the competition around and being cooperative. Almost there. Okay, here we go. 5 of Wands reversed. Harmony and a sense of peace will prevail. New vibrations of peace and love feel well blessed from heaven above. Watch out for the exciting new opportunities. Keep body and mind in trim. Be prepared to accept a flow of harmonious vibrations into your life. Don't be defensive. Enjoy generosity and attention from others. Oh, don't be defensive. Enjoy generosity and attention from others. Great. So yes, there are choices to be made right now, maybe even big sort of crossroads moments that we're up against. And, you know, it will behoove us to approach things from a position of harmony, of serenity, of peace. Let's read choice real quick. Oh, here we go. There we are. A heroic fig... No, that's not it. That's revenge. There are two women. One blindfolded is justice and holds the scales. The other watches over the swing of the balance. The rose weighs the beauty of the flower against the sharpness of the thorns. The leg symbol suggests difficulty in movement. Mars, action. Libra, sense of justice and beauty. So this is going to be Mars in Libra. Libra is the opposite sign to Aries, the natural sign of Mars. And so this planet sign combination always brings with it strong mood swings. People with this aspect focus a great deal of energy into a cooperative and partnership work. They appreciate the company of energetic people and throw themselves into group projects with enthusiasm. They play by the rules and expect the same from others. The competitive nature of Mars, combined with the diplomatic qualities of Libra, means that the people in this card describes, the competitive nature of Mars, combined with the diplomatic qualities of Libra, means that the people this card describes probably enjoy a good argument to release pressure. Though they like partnerships, Mars Librans do, however, unconsciously see themselves as the boss or boss on a competitive level. They tend, in fact, to pick themselves sparring partners. As long as their chosen ones know the rules of the game, all is well. But if they do not, they may ride. The ride may be a stormy one. As with all matters of the balance, once the scales are tipped, there will undoubtedly be a great deal of swinging back and forth in every activity. These personality types embark on many Mars Librans. Actions are taken on... sometimes I go into a trance and I can't read anymore. Let's see. As with all matters of the balance, once the scales are tipped, there will undoubtedly be a great deal of swinging back and forth in every activity. These personality types embark on many Mars Librans. Actions are taken on impulse. Where they concern others and people with the planet sign aspect must be prepared to make a few grand mistakes. Tact and diplomacy may come a little harder with the red planet in this sign, but are more likely to succeed in the end. When this card appears, it always indicates a difficult choice to be made. A deliberate change of direction, a business merger, choosing between two partners, or diverse business options. Interesting. So yes, choices to be made, and somehow harmony and cooperation is the prescription of the day. Okay. And so then we've got Originality and 10 of Cups. The Originality card, I mean, talks about just that. It's about like being a forward thinker and, having an original and unique sense or vision of the way that you see things and handle things and what you want. And so this combined with 10 of Cups, the 10 of Cups is the happily ever after card. It's like emotional fulfillment and harmony and serenity and peace and joy. And so, there's something here that is all about, like, it throws back to the other day when we had the reading, I think it was midweek, or we had the Hierophant reversed. And the Hierophant reverse talks about like not going with the tradition, but like being your own person and like honoring your own uniqueness and originality, and that your like path or your method may be different from like tradition. And so I think that this is piggybacking on that, saying that the key to fulfillment is really to be true to your own uniqueness, to your own, originality, because that is what's authentic to you. Let's read Originality. I love reading like these new oracle decks that I have. Like they're so intricate, and I love reading the cards. Okay, here we go. Mercury in Aquarius. Mercury is change. Aquarius, principles and humanity. The star and the bird in flight indicate hope and higher inspiration. The machine shows the complex reality that can evolve from the first transient flight of imagination. The thoughts of Mercury Aquarius people are constantly open to new experiences and ways of seeing. Those with such revolutionary minds display an ability to be unbiased, truthful, and objective. They have little time for traditional socially acceptable ideas that conflict with the facts or firsthand experience. The ability of such people to turn ideas on their head and see situations from a new angle produce flashes of inspiration and great originality. The Aquarian's freshness of thought owes a lot to the fact that little surprises him or her. People with this aspect teach well and learn well, but above all require good mental stimulation. The ability of the Mercury Aquarians to see ideas in the broadest terms leads to a great interest in humanitarianism and an urge to seek a better life for all those less unfortunate people. Mercury Aquarians also display a constant interest in the innovative, especially in new technology, and it is not unusual for them to have some ability in this field. A concern with scientific investigation is of paramount importance to this character type and leads Mercury Aquarians into unorthodox disciplines that would worry more conservative beings. The negative aspect of this combination is eccentricity, taken to the extreme, when ideas become so outlandish that there is no basis for communication. When this card is drawn, it demands that the questioner takes a lateral view and finds a new approach. A new approach, an idea that necessitates drastic change, an unusual research result, shock announcement, an invention, or innovation. Okay, and then Mercury in Pisces. So yeah, all of this innovation and originality, it's like follow your own path and that will lead you to the ultimate fulfillment. Now, inspiration is above the Chariot. Chariot is about, so inspiration is about dreaming and like vivid imagination and really using that visualization, which were themes that came up from this week during other readings. However, Mercury in Pisces can tend towards, fantasy, delusion, illusion. And so that paired with the Chariot, it's like, it almost is this energy of like cutting through the bullshit, buckling down. The Chariot is forward movement, achievement, success, recognition, but it requires self-discipline and balance. The Chariot rider has to balance both the dark horse and the white horse in order to like be able to propel forward and to keep moving on without wrecking. And so, yeah, it's all a matter of balance and self-discipline and self-control. And so if we buckle down and if we, work hard and we balance our energy, especially the masculine and feminine energies within us, we want to balance that ability to get insight and inspiration and then take divinely inspired action to do that. And so if we buckle down and don't get lost in a dream world, but get really clear on what we want, like get really clear on the vision and then start doing things to make that happen, right? Instead of just being like fantastical about it and getting lost in, the dream, but like not like really following through or like focusing on things that really aren't like gonna amount to anything kind of thing. So yeah, and then Page of Wands finishes this whole thing up and wraps it up in a nice little sprightly bow. And Page of Wands energy is like fresh, youthful, sprightly enthusiasm. Like it's very bold and energetic and, you know, and enticed and inspired. And so that energy usually comes with a lot of energy and a lot of focus and helpfulness, passion, but it's also a youthful, you know, it's not a mature energy yet. So it needs to be mastered. It needs to be focused. The intention needs to be set on what is, you know, what's of the ultimate value. So yeah, along with the Page of Wands, it often is good news, or, you know, positive communication, passionate communication, even. So yeah, lots of good energy is shifting, like new originality, new ideas, you know, things really starting to come to bloom. It's just that, you know, things have to be balanced. We need discipline. We need to get sharp. We need to get focused, and we need to get clear and intentional about how we're approaching any given thing, and how we're, you know, taking action to make our goals come true. Well, all right, y'all. I hope you are, hope y'all be good, but not too good. And I will see you probably tomorrow night after my waterfall day. And yeah, I hope y'all have a good, whatever your day, night, any and all of it. Ciao.